Hello lovely people, welcome to the Geek Cupboard. I am Penge and it's time for some more Esports Life Tycoon, and currently the Cupboarders of Geek are the champions of the Bronze League. Last time we finished first in the Bronze League. It wasn't that difficult, to be honest. It was a little bit sort of straightforward. We didn't have too much opposition, and then we've been promoted and now we're playing with the bigger kids up in the Silver League, and I think we might struggle a little bit. It's not going to be the walk in the park that the Bronze League was, unfortunately. And that's because I was just having a look at some of the teams. So let's go into the Silver League. These guys here, NGR Esports, these guys are very, very good on paper. Their players are vastly superior to all of ours. So they've got players in the 70s. They've got 3 players that are ranked 70 or above and 2 that are ranked 67. If you compare that to our team, we've got a top rated player of 65. So our top rated player is not as good as their lowest rated players. And they've got 3 in the 70s. We've got 3 in the 50s. So I think we might need to be prepared for some losses this time round. It's not going to be really straightforward like the Bronze League was. I think we only lost, was it 2? Maybe we lost 2 or 3 rounds in the entire of the Bronze League. I don't think that's going to happen this time. I think we might suffer a little bit of loss this time round. But you know what? We might have to go through that experience. I think what we might need to do is, as long as we can stay in the league, if we get relegated, that's probably very bad. That's going to be a really awful thing. If we stay in the league, which is what our sponsors want us to do, then that means that next time we will be able to use our CEO point thingamajiggers to promote ourselves to a new house. So we'll be able to move into the luxury apartment because we've got 12 CEO points right now, CEO levels. We're nearly on 13. So by the end of this season, we'll be able to go onto this place here. So we'll be able to move to the luxury apartment, which is nice. We'll be able to hire a better coach. We'll be able to have a PR person, which sounds intriguing. And we're able to upgrade our rooms. So we will be able to make our rooms better. So we'll be able to get more team chemistry underway, get more of the training done, get more hype and all that kind of stuff. So I think maybe if we stay in this league this season, I think that's a pretty good thing. If we get promoted, then brilliant. That is even better. If we stay in the league, that is not too bad a thing. So we've got ourselves 2 days and 10 hours until match day 1. That should be plenty of time. We should have an awful lot of stuff sorted. So we'll get the scouting done first. Let's pop you lot over to scouting. So let's get all that done. Let's move time on nice and fast. So there's 1 lot of scouting done, 2 lots of scouting done, 3 lots of scouting done. Oh, hang on a minute. Whoa. Pause time for a second. This is different. This is very different. Hang on. Things have moved round. Whoa. I wasn't prepared for this. Right, we don't have the regular training anymore and the regular chemistry anymore. That has been altered, so the game must have been updated. So now it's just a chemistry of 1. Rather than the sort of slightly downward facing arrow, the right sort of level facing arrow, slightly upward and very upward arrows, it's now just a number. It's just a flat number. So they've got a chemistry of 7 and a training of 8. And we've got their tactics. That's it. Oh my goodness me. Right, they have switched things around. How intriguing indeed. Okay. Right, so now we get the energy back. And then I assume if we just do lots of chemistry, it just totals up. Yeah, it just gets higher and higher as we go. Oh, yeah, they've really switched around how that works. Okay, that's interesting, I suppose. And the scouting seemed to happen a lot quicker as well. That was my initial thoughts. It happened quite quick. Okay, well, let's see if we can equal their stuff. So if we can get ourselves the same values as them, anything else on top of that is a bonus, which is quite nice. Oh, there we go. Right, they're going to sleep. That's a good thing. However, we did not get that much energy back from sleeping, I notice. Right, okay, this is interesting. So it's all switched around a little bit. Right, that's done. So let's get the training up to as much as we can. 8. Does it just go on forever or does it stop? I don't know if it stops at 10. Does it stop at 10? No, right, okay, it's going to carry on. Right, go and do some chemistry. In a sec. There we go. Go and do chemistry. This just can just rattle up and up and up and up and up as high as we like, can it? Okay, we've still got 1 day left. Oh my goodness. Well, you know what? We might as well max out the hype then. Right, and the hype just continues ticking up as well, does it? So how is the hype now going to work? This is very intriguing. Oh, now the sleep seems to add a little bit more on. Okay, so we might as well get hype up to 4. Yeah, now I'm all confused. Now I'm very confused. I don't know what to do anymore. I mean, do we need 12? Do we need more? It's a complete walk in the park right now. Let's get some more chemistry. Let's get some more hype. We've got ages left. We've got 4 hours, right? Let's put it onto normal speed for a second, just to slow things down a tiny bit. Now, yeah, I suppose that might have been why it feels like it's going very quick. But yeah, it does feel like they're doing stuff. Oh no, an unknown person got in the house. Hello. It's my pleasure. How may I help you? Good morning. I'm a police officer. You've been accused of conducting suspicious activities. We've been told there are young people here locked up all day long without permission to leave. Is this true? So I can either reply with, yes, they've all been kidnapped, or we're an esports team, this is normal. You should have done your research, Mr. Police Person. We're an esports team, this is normal. The police officer talked to players and the complaint was dismissed upon understanding that this house's activity is legal. Your players are still talking and laughing about it, and this has boosted team chemistry for 72 hours. Nevertheless, laughing at a public employee was seen as disrespectful, and it'll be harder to generate hype for 72 hours. Okay, I'm intrigued with what happens if you say yes, they've all been kidnapped. What happens then? I don't know, but okay, fine. Right, we're doing some hype. Let's just do hype. That might get us a big pile of cash, and we need loads of money. We need money now. The thing is, I want to make sure we've got lots of energy as well. Get lots of energy. Okay, right, and that's ticking down. Right, so we've got hype. Do you know what? You lot just go and sit down until the match starts. 21 hours until a sponsor event starts. Okay, do you know what we're going to do? We're going to do a lot of the simulating of this. So, right, we've got 14 as opposed to their 7. And then we've got an extra 14 and an 8 and a 2. What is good? This is very confusing. Hang on a minute. So 14 and an upward arrow, downwards and a 7 arrow. Okay, so they had 7 and 8, but they've got a +2, and then we've got a +14. I'm not entirely sure this is working as it should be, but do you know what? Let's press resolve match. It's a walk in the park. It's an absolute walk in the park. So, okay, resolve the match, please. And, right, we've won 2-0. Marvellous. Okay. Range Spy did utterly nothing, as did Best Mug, but Coast was very, very good. An absolute super rating of 10. 1.5. Coast. Oh, hang on. You're called Coast as well. Coast. Is that supposed to be an A? A-tap. Coaster tap. Well, Coast Tap, or whatever your name was, you were pretty terrible. You were really, really rubbish. So away with you. Right, so we've gained some XP. That's absolutely fine. So we've got skill points to deliver. Lovely. Right, okay, yep, crack on. Right, hype. How does this work now? So we had no hype, 4 hype, 6 hype. This is very confusing. So we had 6 hype, which is 54% of something, which I don't really understand what that's 64% of, but okay. We got ourselves 2,798 more followers, and we got 6 grand for a victory. So we get more for a victory in this league, and that's given us a nice bit of cash. Okay, so I assume, at the minute it's not really worth it, is it? So yeah, there we go. Look, we're there. We're in 4th place, but we're one of the ones that won, which is a good thing. Okay, right, so pause time. Oh, hang on. Right, yeah, sleepy times. Absolutely. Everyone have a lovely sleep. And next we're playing Fake in State. I think they were quite good. Right, so we have a skill point to assign. Let's give that to... Oh, now you play as lots of different characters now. They're all quite fighty. Characters. Let's increase your attack. Let's increase your attack a little bit more. That seems like a sensible thing to do. And now, just before we start doing all this, let's go to upgrades. So it's 2,400. I thought it was 2,500. It's become a tiny little bit cheaper. Maybe something to do with our CEO level. I don't know. So let's upgrade the bedroom and the hype room. Okay. And now we can... Hang on, this is very confusing. This has all changed. The game has changed very, very much in between when I last played it and now. It's had a very substantial upgrade because this was just one upgrade. You just upgrade it once and it went bing, there you go. Whereas now, these things are working at 150%. Whereas before they gave us a 10% increase. But now they're at their max level of 5. Okay, right, I'm just going to carry on playing. But now I can't afford to do both of those. But we have upgraded the bedroom a tiny bit and the hype room a tiny bit. Okay. Is that how this should be working? I'm very confused. I'm not entirely sure. When we upgrade to, say, the space mansion, or even if we upgrade to the luxury apartment, we can make the bedrooms slightly better. The bedrooms, the training rooms, whatever. We can make them better. So does that mean that they go beyond 150%? That would explain why they did stuff very, very quickly. I did think they did all those things very quickly, particularly the scouting, and that's because it's maxed out. it's increased the scouting task speed by 150%, whereas before, I swear we only had one upgrade on it, and we couldn't upgrade until we moved it to a new house, and it was only on 110%. Do you know what? I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining at all. We've got 1 day and 9 hours to play Fake in State. So, okay, let's get the scouting done, which will happen very, very quickly indeed. And they've only got 8 chemistry. They've got 8. We can do the scouting on what? Half an energy bar. That's crazy. Right, top up the energy then. So get that all the way to the top. Right, and then just go and do a load of chemistry. Just to go and do a load of team chemistry. Oh, hang on a minute. Pause for a second. Pause. What are these things appearing on the side? What is this? Oh, no, right. We're getting chemistry twice as quick, aren't we? But, oh, hang on. This one wanted to meet me. But we're getting hype slower. Okay, a player wants to meet me. What do you need? Hey, boss, I don't usually complain, but my keyboard is sort of broken. The keys don't work properly. I need a new one. Okay, I would say, if the keys on your keyboard do not work properly, I would say it's not sort of broken. It's actually broken. It's just broken. You don't need to beat around the bush. It's fine. Yes, I will give you a new thing. Of course I will. Absolutely. That would make no sense to not do that. And 4 hours until a sponsor event. Yeah, that'll be absolutely fine. That'll be fine. Unpause it. Let's get things go. Oh, hang on. Let's get things going. Yeah, there we go. Right, so we're going to get loads of chemistry. We're going to get chemistry incredibly quickly. This is just ridiculous. Right, okay. So we're gaining vast amounts of team chemistry. 1 hour until that event starts. Let's top our energy back up and then just go over and grab some more chemistry whilst we still can. Let's just keep gathering the team chemistry, and then when we come back, we'll do the training. Oh, it's only 2 hours. Yeah, absolutely. Go and hobnob with the sponsors. That's absolutely fine. We've got a massive pile of hype out of it, some more followers, and some more sponsor relationship. Okay, this is all fine. Right, you go and do that. Go and get some more energy, and then go and do lots of training. Just go and do loads of training. So at the moment, it's an even game. However, I think we can do lots of training on this. So that should hopefully top their energy almost all the way back up. Yes, it does. Right. And yeah, just back to the training, please. Just do loads and loads of training until this even says, easy match or something. Just so it's not even. I imagine we need to get to 7 to make it say something slightly different. So if we get to 8, hang on, let's just go and have a little rest. Go on, get some energy drinks down here. And there we go. Right, back to there. So come on, get this up to 8. And then we'll see. Right, now it's easy. Okay, this is fine. And then we want to just get a few more. Maybe we can get it up to 10. Get it up to 10, maybe even higher than 10. Come on. We can do this. I wanted to say walk in the park now. I don't want it to say easy anymore. Right, get rid of that. Top your energy back up. Got 3 hours. I would love to get the hype up a little bit. We've only got 1 hype. So there we go. Right, task complete. It is going to take us a little bit longer to get some hype, however. I'd like to get just 1 more point. If we could, just before the thing starts, just before it starts. Yeah, 1 point of hype. Can we do any training? I don't think we can. No, but you know what? It's fine. It's an easy match. We should be okay. So, yeah. So we've got 14, which is an uppy arrow, whereas they've got 8, which is a sort of down arrow. And we've got plus 13. So we've got 12 training, which gives us plus 13. And they've got 7 training, which gives them plus 3. This possibly needs some clarification because this seems to make very little sense. But okay, fine. And we've discovered their tactics. But maybe they've also discovered ours. I don't know what that tick means on their side. Let's resolve the match. Yeah, just go on. Resolve the thing. I prefer doing it this way. Right. We have won again. The new person. Clark Song was very, very good. 2-1. 2-1 to us. Okay, marvellous. Right. Anybody going up levels? 2 people. So Coast and Best Mug have gone up levels, which is great. Okay, and we got some money. We didn't get much in the way of hype. But do you know what? It's all fine. That's all pretty good. And I guess now we're one of the few people that have won 2 games. Yeah, okay, that's good. Right, pause time for a second. Oh no, it's going to be sleepy times, isn't it? There you go. Everyone go to sleep. Right. Next we're playing Warriors. Okay, start scouting them, but pause for a second because we have skill points. Okay, Coaster, you should be called. Mimika, Coaster. What can we do with you? What heroes do you prefer playing with? None of them? You've not leveled up with any of them? Really? Really? You quite like this one by the look of it. You quite like that one. They're quite fighty as well, aren't they? They're all quite fighty. Have a point of attack. Why not? Treat yourself. And it was you, wasn't it, just there? So you've got quite a good attack. Hero-wise, you quite like Tychus. Attack, damage, dodge, and shield. He's quite good at all of those things. So let's up your dodge. Let's see if we can make you very good at dodging out of the way. And now, it's sort of the same again. Let's just keep the scouting going. Hopefully that thing will go away. Hopefully the little thing here will just go away. Our slowness to get hype up. But it would be useful if we could just do some team chemistry while we've still got the boost on for chemistry. So that'd be very handy. Right, go over and just do chemistry until that thing is gone. Okay, we managed to get 12 chemistry before the little bonus thing ran out, which is pretty good. So now, it's an even match currently, but now we're doing our training. If we can get that up to 9, I imagine that will say easy match, and then any further we go just makes things even easier for us. So, right, what currently time is it now? Oh, hang on, no, go back and do some more training, because then it's bedtime. So they'll recover a bit of energy while they sleep, which is marvellous. So back on the training we go. And then we might even be able to get some hype in. Because we've still got 8 hours. We've still got 8 hours to go. So now we're even on the training. So now we should start seeing it go up into, not from even match, but to an easy match, I would have thought. If we can just top up the energy, get that all the way to the top, I might go and get a point of hype. Because we do need the money. We do need the money to help us out a little bit because the cash is useful. We've got to pay quite a lot in wages and stuff these days. Now we're in the Fancy Pants Silver League. So, back to training. And let's just see if this changes. Oh, please change. Please, yes, easy match. Right, go and grab some energy. Really, really, really quick. Quicker than that, perhaps. Even quicker than that. Just get energy drinks. You're all young folks. You can just drink energy drinks. It's fine. Right, and then we'll just keep doing training. We'll just do training and training and training until it's done, until the match is on, which should be imminently, I would have thought. There we go. Right, this should be okay. So, let's have a look at the stats. So, 16, which gives us a plus 14, as opposed to 9, which gives me a plus 2. This doesn't make any sense. But okay, right, there's various things going on. But the most important thing, it says easy match. Okay, and this thing here says 16 versus 9 and 12 versus their 8. So let's resolve that match then, please. So let's see what happens. We've won 2-0. Coast, again, was absolutely, utterly undefeatable and imperious, which is brilliant. In fact, we were all very good. We were all pretty good. How many deaths did we have? Slightly more deaths than we did last time out, I think. But okay, that's fine. So XP-wise, I imagine there'll be a couple more. Marvellous. And how much money did we get from all this shenanigans? We got ourselves 7,341, which is not bad. That is not to be sniffed at all. And now, where are we in the league? Now we're at the top. We are at the top. We're one of the only ones that's... there's 2 people that have won all their games. And that is it. There's us and Chilean's Esports. Okay, right. So we're doing very, very well. We have not played them yet, though. NGR Esports. But they must have lost one. They must have lost a match. Oh my goodness, right. Bedtime comes round, lots of sleeping happening. Okay, right. Weekly recap. Sponsor income, 39,344. That is brilliant. The player's salary, however, does cost quite a lot. Salaries, rent, other. What do we win? So week total, 6,412. What do we win from... Because we obviously get money from when we win. Is that counted in sponsor income? Is that counted as some other kind of income? I'm not entirely sure. Okay, we're in first position. 3 wins, no losses. We've got 31,685 followers. And I think it said... Eagles Esports. Okay, right, hang on, pause for a sec. I think it said that we're only allowed a maximum of 50,000 people. Where is it? In here, maybe? Was it in view houses? Yeah, maximum followers. For some reason, the house we live in determines how many followers we can have. I don't know why. Because reasons. So, yeah, we can only have 50,000 followers. So we might be there at some point soon. While we're here, do you want to upgrade the hype room for another 4,800? Yeah, why not? Let's treat ourselves. There we go. So hype room is now at level 2. So, yeah, that is very different to what it was last time I played. And now, skill points. Also, your hero has leveled up as well. That's quite good. Sigurdan. Yes, you like that person. Right, who's leveled up in terms of actual skill points? You. I might up your shields. You've not got very much in the way of shields. So we'll give you a point of shields. And was it... Who else was it? Swear somebody else got a skill point. You, Clark Song, Arthur Pollyblank. Hired because of your name, and that's it. Your name and your name alone. You play as... which one do you play as? Not that one, it seems. That one. A little bit as Name. Any of the others? Oh, quite a lot as Dadku. Oh no, here comes Dadku. Right, yeah, I think mostly that one at the top middle. Yeah, so mostly Dadku, who is very good at dodging and shielding. So why don't we try and maximise that by chucking in a point of dodge? Let's make you better at dodging. There we go, why the heck not? And now who are we playing next? Eagles Esports, currently in 8th place. Okay, I don't think we need to swap any players around or anything. So let's just get on with doing all the stuff, and then we'll see how we get on in the match. Okay, so the match is due to start. Also, in about a day's time, we have a sponsor event. Let's try and ramp up that team chemistry a bit more, shall we? Let's try and get the team chemistry over and above what it should be. There we go. We've got a couple of points of hype just to try and bring in some cash. So now let's see how this goes. So I think, again, we're going to be okay. So our overall score is, what, 68 versus their 67? Is that what I'm reading from that? But we have way, way better team chemistry. So we should be okay. Again, a walk in the park indeed. So this should be a 2-0 victory, if that's to be believed. And it is a 2-0 victory. And Coast, again, with another 10 rating. Coast is an absolute beast. Oh, wow, I'm very impressed. And Best Mug feeling a little bit sad down here. 4.1, you didn't do anything. You didn't even die in the game. Neither did you. So, okay, fine. Right, good, lovely. So 2-0, experience gained, range spy. I think that was it. Yeah, okay, so range spy gets one. And in terms of money, what do we get? Again, we get 7,341. That is no bad thing. We're probably still at the top of the league. Yeah, and we're clear. We are clear of NGR Esports, who we suspected might have been at the top. Oh my goodness me. And then it's just a case of sort of repeating what we've just done. We'll pause it now, actually. So we're playing the Vietnam Stars. We've played, these are from our previous league. Oh, it'll be nice to see those guys again. We have a message to deal with. I'm hooked on this team. Hello, Penge. I've been following the team for a while and I enjoy it very much. Can I meet you in person? I love you. Honthstar. Is that what that says? I get very confused with these. I'm very old. These things here. Is it Honthstar? Honlstar? I don't know. Yeah, come round whenever you like. It's fine. You've lost 1,584 followers because they feel they're not treated the same as other people. Well, how on earth did that come about? How did somebody announce this? Okay, fine, whatever. And Eagles Esports were sort of giving it all that, giving bluff and bluster, but I didn't see the thing, so we didn't respond. And we just lost some followers. Do you know what? Okay, fine, never mind. That was clearly the wrong answer to that completely random thing. And a skill point. Let's give you your skill point. Let's get your attack up to 60. Let's try and get all your stats up to 60. That will make it a nice sort of round, lovely sort of even number for all of your stats. And, okay, here we go. It's sort of just the same again, isn't it? It's the same again. Do the scouting, do the chemistry. We have got the sponsor event coming up pretty soon. So, yeah, we'll go to that as well. We'll see how long that is. So, yeah, fortunately, these guys are not brilliant. They've not got a really high value in one of them. So the sponsor event hopefully will not cause us too much trouble. Here we go. Sponsor event is imminent. Yeah, it's a couple of hours. Yeah, I'm intending. Go and hobnob with the sponsors. A massive pile of hype. 68 followers back. Given we just lost 1,000 or something. That's not that many, but and a better relationship with the sponsor. That's marvellous. Right, okay. Let's just keep working on all the numbers. Oh no. Oh no, someone's become injured. This is probably a bad thing. Oh, actually, there's somebody who's broken into the house possibly. What's going on here? Call the player to the office. What is happening? Hello, Best Mug. Tell me what's the matter. We've got a very important match this week and my nerves are a mess. I can't wait for the day to get here already. The day is here already. Okay, right. We need to sort this out. You've got 1 point of stress. Just listen to some music for 2 hours. Yeah, go on. Listen to some music for 2 hours. Deary me. It's like looking after children. And... what's this? Rude players. Are you the manager of this team? Just to let you know that your players were on their phones the whole event and didn't sign a single autograph. What's the point of attending events? I'm sorry, I'll talk to them. And I gained some followers back. Because this doesn't make any sense either. Because I don't take the comments seriously. Even though I was taking them seriously. Hooray! Hooray for this. Okay, so he's going to listen to some music. We've got 5 hours left. So we should be okay. So I think in terms of chemistry, we just need to ramp this up. So now it's an even match. The team chemistry room has broken. An out of order room reduces it by 50%. Okay, this is not helping matters, is it? This is not helping matters at all. 2,000 to repair that. Okay, so that's it. Whack it with an imaginary spanner. Okay, is it back on track? So essentially that's just a cost. That doesn't do anything in terms of time. It's just a $2,000 sort of dollar cost. Okay, fine. I'd like to get, if we could, 1 more point of chemistry, then go and have a little rest for a bit. Right, best mug is back. And then try and get the training up a little bit. Just to get that up to maybe 11 or 12 or something. 12. Right, go back there. Oh, no, right, hang on. It's time for the match. I think we'll be fine. I think we'll be absolutely fine. Although, to be fair... oh no, there you go. Look, our score is way superior to theirs. So yeah, we'll resolve it again. Easy match. Let's resolve it. See what happens. It's 2-0 to the mighty Cupboarders of Geek. Coast once again the most valuable player. Although this time with 8 kills and no deaths. Only a rating of 9.2 for some obscure reason. But okay. Right, more XP gained. Lots of people doing very well. Ajax has gone up, or Ajax, however you pronounce that. That's gone up as well, which is good. Money. Don't think we'll have a lot, but okay. It's better than nothing. Results. Yeah, we beat them. NGR Esports lost again. Have we a bit clear at the top of the league? Oh no, now it's Chilean's Esports are behind us and L'Indier. Okay, fine. Right. And then again, bedtime. And then skill points. We'll do skill points first. So, NGR Esports. Right, okay, this is going to be a fairly stern challenge. So your hero has gone up. That's very nice. And then you've got a point. Let's increase your dodge. And did someone else have a point? Yes, you. Okay, let's increase your damage. So if you do hit, cause a little bit more damage. Now, these guys are going to be tough. This is going to be our sort of toughest opposition so far, I would say. So get all the scouting done. 7 and 10. Oh my word. Right, okay. Let's go to the training bit and see if we can at least get 10. Low energy, right? Yeah, okay, fine. Give them a little sit down. Right, there we go. You've sat down for a bit and played a computer. Now sit over here and play a computer. So we could do with that being at 10. We need that to be up at 10. You can use up all their energy. Right, back you go, but only for a little bit. Don't want to waste the sleep energy. Right, there we go. That should be pretty much spot on. Okay, so we've got 12. Right, go over and do some chemistry for a second. Bedtime comes round. Yeah, okay, fine. So let's get chemistry done. Now, can we get that up to 7 before the end of the day? Bear in mind, we do want to get a point of hype in there as well for the free monies. Right, back to chemistry. At the minute, it's a tough match. Now it's an even match. If we could get this very high indeed. In fact, you know what? Given the toughness of the match, I'm not even bothered with hype. I'm not even bothered. I would just want to get this higher. So it's an even match still. It's still even. Still an even match. Oh my word. Go and do the last bit of training. Oh no. Okay. Right. Okay, fine. So it's going to be an even game. So in fact, if anything, they've got the upper hand. Because they're better than us overall. Right. Let's resolve the match. It's going to be even. So we might lose. And we should have expected this. If we do lose, we could have expected that. Yes. It's our first loss. We've never lost before. Oh no, all our hopes and dreams are crushed. But we still do have that little cushion at the top of the league. Yeah, we were properly, absolutely hammered by you. Ooh, loss. You lost. But their players are so much better than mine. I'm not surprised they beat us. Yeah, we got some XP. Lovely. Yeah, I think we got some skill points. Money. Nothing. We didn't get anything. Just nothing at all. Just embarrassing. And how does that look for the league? So we're on 15. Yeah, they've come back up into second. Yeah, we always knew that was going to be difficult. We knew that was going to be a tricky match. Okay, right, so end of day, sleepy sleep, breakfast, mixed gaming. They're down in 9th, so we should be okay about those. Okay, skill points. Let's round your damage up. Who do you play as, actually? Who do you play a lot as? Oh, are you the Dadku fan? Yes, you're Dadku fan. Dodge and shield are probably best for you. Let's get your dodge increased. You, not you. You've got a skill point. Increase your dodge just because. And you at the top. Let's get your dodge up to 60 as well, because it's 60 and it's a lovely round number. Okay, right, fine. Back we go. So scouting, chemistry, doing all the stuff until we play mixed gaming. Oh, of course, I've answered my previous question when the last weekly recap came up. Yeah, our sponsors pay per win, don't they? So that's why the sponsor income is now down a little bit, because we've lost one game. 5 wins, 1 loss, 1 loses, it says there, but okay. Yeah, we're doing okay. We're doing okay. We lost 450 monies last week. That's it. We've still got 51 grand in the bank, so it's all fine. We're just working on a lot of team chemistry right now. I think it's time to top our energy up and then go and do some training, and then we will be ready. However, an unknown person has got inside the house. Hello, let's meet you. It's you again. It's Harley Quinn. We saw you before. The girlfriend of this neighbourhood's boss. Blah de blah. Pay 1,000 or some parts of your house might accidentally become out of order. This is blackmailing. My house, my rules. She didn't like your answer and destroyed a room. Nevertheless, your players will support your decision. Immediate outrage will help hype grow for 72 hours. But one of our rooms has been... Oh, and it would be the one we're using. Well, of course it would, wouldn't it? Right. Repair that. Oh, many spanners this time. Lots of spanners. Okay, right, and back we go. Well, that was a fun little interlude. Okay, the game starts in not many hours. We need to do a lot of training. I wouldn't mind getting a point of hype, just because we do need the tiniest bit of cash. Can we get that in? No, we didn't get that point of hype in. Also, I think our players might all be exhausted, which is probably not going to help matters. Oh no, they're not exhausted. That's fine. So, yeah, it should be an easy game. It's an easy match. Let's resolve this one as well. And it's 2-0. It's 2-0. Coast again, proving to be an absolute legend of the game. And XP-wise, nobody leveling up there. Oh, so the heroes were leveling up. Cokesop leveled up. But yeah, that's fine. Good. So some people leveled up. We didn't get any hype at all, but we got 6 grand from the sponsor. Okay, lovely. So we got a bit more money, and I think we're still at the top. We're still at the top. So, oh, look at NGR Esports have lost again. So it's Les Dieux who look like they're going to become our biggest opponents. Now, who are we playing next? Are we playing them, or is the game going to sort of work it so they're last? Exit gaming. Okay, right. Well, let's start the process again. I should really pay attention to my emails because I keep getting these abusive messages from the other CEOs and I just keep missing them. However, there is a thing here that says, this team rocks. Hello, I watched your match yesterday and I got hooked. It seems that you have a balanced team that can go far, don't you? Of course. Yes, your fans are pleased with your ambition and you have some new followers. Yay, hooray for followers. Okay, just a sponsor event, a photo shoot. That gives us more hype, more followers, maxes out the relationship, which is great. And we really need to go and work on this chemistry. We need to get this up right. We're not quite level with our opposition, but we nearly are. Sleep has topped our energy back up nicely, so we don't have to go and sit around the computer thing. Right, we've got 10. Now throw everything else on the training. Make sure we've got at least 7. The chemistry room has somehow blown up again, even though it's a wooden board. But okay, fine, there's sparks coming out of it for some reason. Okay, let's repair it again. I mean, how can that go wrong? What can go wrong unless we lose the chalk? But okay, fine, so that's done that. And now it is time for our match. Okay, fine. I assume our players were rested there, because that did throw me off a little bit. I think we should be okay. 55 versus, 48 versus 60. Oh, their players are... They're not the best in the world, are they? I mean, our guys aren't supremely good, but they're not as good either. Right, okay, resolve the game. This should be a fairly straightforward win for us. Coast, once again, the absolute queen of the game. And XP-wise, I imagine we get quite a few. So, yeah, a couple of level ups to deal with. And we get a tiny bit of extra money. A tiny bit of extra money from some of the hype from our sponsor event. Okay, so now we're on 21. We're on 21 points, but Les Dieux are keeping us very honest indeed by being just 3 points behind. So next we're playing the Golu team. And really, we're going to finish a whole season. We're going to finish a whole season in this because we've only got match days 9, 10 and 11 to do. Right, hang on. What's this? I want a t-shirt. Will you send me a t-shirt? Yes, absolutely. I've lost that, but gained a massive pile of followers. Good, good, good. And, oh, lots of hero level ups going on. Yeah, okay, that's pretty encouraging. I mean, okay, fine, it's lovely and it does it, great. You. Put a damage just to round everything up to 67 because that's the way my brain works. And you got a level up as well. What heroes do you use again? You a lot. See, he's quite all-roundy. He's quite all-roundy, that one. Let's up his shields. Let's up your shields a little bit. Okay, fine. And right, back we go to doing all the stuff. Okay, it's coming up as an easy match, which I like. So here we go, the Golu team. So this is going to be easy, apparently. So we've got 70 versus 72, but their chemistry is way down. Okay, fine. So resolve this. Let's see how we do. I assume we're going to win. Maybe 2-1. 2-0. Coast, surely again. Just give Coast a trophy right now. Just give Coast all the winning stuff. Okay, so anyone else leveling up? Oh, crikey, all sorts of heroes leveling up. Droit Brass. Oh, that's good. You like playing as that person. So, and then Hazur has also leveled up, as has Clark Song, which is lovely. Money, we're not going to get much from this, just from the win, but that's fine. And right, let's see. Oh, Vietnam Stars, our old league buddies from the Bronze League, have beaten Lien Dieu, which means that we are 6 points clear. Now, we're 6 points clear of, Faking State, who we've beat already. So we have got to play Lien Dieu. If we play them next, we do play Lien Dieu. Claims from Coast. Words of thanks from Coaster, to their followers after tonight's victory. This victory is for all the fans of the Cupboarders of Geek. We're going to keep this up. Okay. Oh, I like it. I like the fighting talk. Okay, so you level that up. Marvellous. Right, and yeah, we're playing them. If we beat them, we've won. We've won the league. Also, hero level up, whatever. Yeah, I'm not really bothered about them. Skills. Who leveled up? You, Hazur. Who do you play as again? Maskvit. Lots of dodging, lots of shields. Well, let's up your shields a little bit. They're quite low compared to the rest of your stats. And you like playing as Dadku, who also has lots of dodging and lots of shields. So let's up your dodging. Let's get your dodging increased, and you've not got a level up. Right, okay, let's do all the stuff we need to do to fight Lien Dieu, who are our last real big challenge, I think. I can't quite work out who we have played and who we haven't. But yeah, if we beat them, we'll be on 27 points. And even if Faking State win, they'll be on 21. So we'll be untouchable. However, if we lose, it might put Lien Dieu and possibly Faking State within touching distance of winning. It would all come down to the last game. Now, we have only lost 3 rounds, so we've got a very good overall score. We've got a good sort of rounds difference. In fact, it's very good. It's very, very good. But do you know what? You can't take it for granted. So let's do our best and see what we can do against Lien Dieu. Okay, it's match time. It should be an easy game. So we've beaten their scores. So we should be all right. But do you know what? I mean, I'm not holding my breath. So we got 12 training as opposed to their 10. And 10 chemistry versus their 7. Plus we discovered their tactics. So we should be okay. But let's just see what happens. And it's 2-0 to us. And we are the champions once again. Coast just proving to be the best player in the league by absolutely miles. I don't think anybody is as good as Coast. We need to never let you go, Coast. Never leave us, Coast. Okay, right, yeah. I think we even got a point of hype there. So we've got a tiny bit of extra money, which is remarkable. Yeah, look at that, 1,341. Marvellous. So I think that's it. I think we're done. Also, Chileans Esports. Who were the ones who are coming to possibly get us? Oh, Faking State. We've already beat them. So now the last match is sort of irrelevant. I mean, it's obviously we want to play it for the money. We are the best team. Mind your hubris, sir. We are the best esports team and we keep showing it. Words from Range Spy after their latest victory with the Cupboarders of Geek. Yeah, but one day those words will come back and bite you on the bum. Because this is all posturing and showing off and we shouldn't do that. Okay, so we've been to sleep. And we've got skill points. Right, okay. So now we've got quite a bit of sponsor income. In fact, we've made a profit. We've made a profit of $9,430. We've nearly maxed out our followers. And the last person to play is Chileans Esports, who are in the relegation zone. We've got a couple of things up here to do. Oh, hang on a moment. Right, so heroes have gone up. And you, I believe it's you, have got a point to spend. Let's put on shields to make that nice and even. Okay, let's sort out all our sort of pre-match prep for our final game of the season. Okay, so all our scores are better than theirs. We got 10 chemistry and 10 training. I think it was 10 training. Did we get a little bit more possibly by the end there? I don't. 12 training. Oh, go us. Okay, so we've got a bigger score than them. We've got a slightly higher chemistry than them, and we've discovered their tactics. It's an easy match. The last match of the league, and yeah, it's 2-0. It's 2-0. Coast again is MVP. That's just now a given. Coast just becomes the best player. So there we go. So Coast has got a skill point, as has Best Mug. Some of these probably went up as well. I think Methnera went up. Green, I think, means it's a recent level up. So there you go. So Methnera has leveled up. We even got a point of hype in there to give us a tiny bit of extra cash, which is marvellous. And that's it. We have won the league with 30 points out of a possible 33. So our only loss against NGR Esports, who I thought would be right up there. They were very much our sternest opponent. They're the only ones to beat us, but they finished in 4th. They finished in 4th place. They're not even going to get promoted. So they're just going to remain in this league, and we are going up. So here we go. Silver League, we're done already. We can do that in one sitting, as it were. We also get 40 grand, which is quite nice. Sorry, your team can't be promoted. Oh, marvellous. Okay. Hooray! I'm glad we did all that work then. The Gold League requires a minimum fame level of national and at least 50,000 followers. Currently you're on local and 47,243 followers. Okay, fine. So right, so we can't be promoted. So, okay, presumably that means that some other people will be promoted in our sort of stead. Get some more money from them, from the sponsors. So we get 20 grand from the sponsors because of our win rate and the fact that we kept our spot, which is brilliant. And now pre-season is going to start. Okay, so yeah, best moment to decide if you want to move to a new house and do players. Right, we need a new thing here. Swipe basketball. The objective is to be the champion. They will give us 4,000 for a win. But, yeah, they want us to be the champion. That's the only thing. But they do give us 21 grand a week. But then if we don't become the champion, what happens? Do they take all their money back? I'm not entirely sure. What happens? Or do we just really disappoint them? I don't know. Or do we stick with All Mine, who we have a very good relationship with? Because we just had them, I think. We've got quite a good relationship with them, but they don't pay enough. They don't pay as much, but they don't want as much of a demand. But if it's anything like last season, we'll be absolutely fine. So let's go for Swipe Basketball. Let's go for them. They don't pay as much for a win, but they give us a bigger sort of basic income. So yeah, okay, fine, we'll do that. And we've got 117 grand. We've got enough points to move to a different house. Let's move to the luxury apartment. Yes, I would like to move house, please. So stuff's going to be higher, like rent and what have you. Oh my goodness. And I can't, torturously, I can't go and look around the fancy new house because we're in sort of pre-season. So I can't go and look around. But from what I can see, it looks very nice. I've got... This is very odd. So I've got some shelves, which is fine. And on my shelves, I've got books. This is good. I've got two kind of globe things, which is a bit odd. I've got a model of a stealth bomber, and then I've got some sort of katana blades up there. Okay, fine. That's a bit weird. Right, I think we can buy somebody now, can't we? We can get a public relations person in. Right, how do we go about getting a PR person in? Maybe I can't right now. Maybe I can't get the public relations person in. I just can't seem to find out where to do it. But, I mean, we could go and possibly hire another player. We could see if we can find someone that's a bit better for the bottom lane. Because this is your top, your middle, your bottom. That's bottom support, who's very good. But the person actually in the bottom lane. So bottom support is better than the bottom lane person. So let's go and see if we can find someone who's going to be very, very good in the bottom lane. Let's have just a quick nosy. So, bottom lane, take off top lane. Out of contract would be ideal. And yeah, we can't sign those. I bet we can't sign them. Right, so bottom lane, let's have a look. And who can we afford as well? Who's actually affordable? Right, I wouldn't mind going into the 60s sort of here. What about you? What about John Brooke Schaefer? How do you pronounce that? Brooke QC. Let's have a look at you. So what are your skills? 55 and 58. What about you? What are your skills? Okay, 64 and 62 he had for his first one. 64 and 62. You're better, I think. I think you're a bit better overall. However, what if we just nudged up to here? What if we went here? What are your skills? You've got very, very good attack, but these are still pretty low. Then if we go up to 63, you're going to be asking for big monies, aren't you? But you're very good. Well, you're very, very good. Can we negotiate a signing with you? That would be great. If we could do that, that'd probably be worth doing. So let's just move time on until they come and knock in at the door. Right, hello. Go to negotiation. Oh, okay. You want very, very little in terms of wage. Okay, you can't be the captain because we've got one of those, but I will give you an increase in your wages. Yeah, send offer. Absolutely fine, yes. I'm considering your offer. And yes, you've joined. So you're not going to be the captain, but you're in. Okay, and then if we go bot, swap you out. So, wow. So really, we've got nobody left. All our original squad, our original team are now down here and they've been replaced by fancy pants people. Oh, I feel a bit sad. I feel a little bit sad for Teapot, Be-Seated Biscuits, Cup of Tea and Best Mug. But I mean, they've just been completely outclassed by this lot. I mean, in theory, could we improve these two as well? Could we improve mid and top whilst we're here and just get rid of mid and top from here? Just get rid of Be-Seated. Oh, I'd have to get rid of Teapot. It might break my heart if I have to get rid of Teapot. Okay, no, right now, maybe we can leave them in. They did a pretty good job, didn't they, these two? So you and you did a good job. So, okay, right, let's just get through the preseason. I don't think we want to do anything else. So we'll just run time on through the preseason. But the good thing is at least now we've got substitutes. At least now we have a full team. We've got 5 main players and 5 subs. I think pre-season is almost finished. We had not very much to do, to be honest. Welcome to the presentation of the Cupboarders of Geek. There we are. So yeah, this is our main squad. And then our coach and me. I assume our other players are somewhere else. I assume the subs are also included in this great big shindig. Otherwise, that seems a little bit unfair on them to just cast them aside because they're not in the first team. And finally, we can look at our fancy apartment. Oh, yes. Oh, I like the fact that it's got a way in. It's got like a little sort of fire escape type thing. Oh, it's very fancy. It's huge. It's a huge area. Oh, and they've got tidy rooms. Oh, that's more important. They've got tidy bedrooms. That's far more important. Okay, the competition starts. Silver League again, because we've got to do it again. So we're the champions, even though we've not been promoted, which is a little bit silly, but there we go. Okay, and Honth has signed with us. Yes, indeed, she very much has. Right, okay, pause time for a second. So they're going to need to get their energy back after all the pre-season sort of media shenanigans they've been up to. We're playing Chaos. Didn't we play them in the Bronze League? Did they get promoted? Oh, well done. Well done, you lot. And currently we've got 47,243 fans. Now, I think, can we now go up? Can we get more than that now? Hang on, if we go to view houses. Yes, now we can get 500,000 followers, which means that we should be able to, if we win the league, which I'm sort of hoping we do. If we win it, we will be able to go up to whatever the next league is. What's next? Gold, I assume? Yes, Gold League. So yeah, we need to have a fame level of national. Now, if we'd have done a bit more hype, that would have got us some more followers, wouldn't it? So because I didn't do enough hype and went down this sort of the actual playing the game route, that means that we are condemned to another season in the Silver League. I am intrigued with the bedroom arrangement of this new place. So this room here looks quite nice. It's got nice wardrobes. It's got lots of nice stuff in the room. And there's only one bed. So I would guess the captain would go in here. This looks like the captain's room. But then this room here has got 2 beds in. And this is quite a nice room. It's got a guitar and it's got a little sort of games console and some beanbags. There's 2 in there. So I would guess that the person playing the bottom lane and bottom lane support would go in here. And then this room has got 3 beds in it, so everyone else must just pile into here. That's very odd. That's a very odd sort of thing. And we have some emails to deal with. And of course, I missed this one. This is from one of the people from last season, from April. So we'll ignore that. This is also from April. So yes, of course, we can go far. That gets us some new followers. don't give me enough followers to get through this league now. That's just taking the mick. Right, glad to sign. Honth is happy to join. And Best Mug is saying, oh, hang on a minute. This isn't good. And what, you want to bench me? We'll see who gets a starter job. Yeah, it ain't you. It is not you. You're not as good as the other person. I'm very sorry. And I think we will finish up for now. I mean, I'll admit, I'm a little bit disappointed. I'm a little bit disappointed that we won the league, but we've not been promoted because we were about, what, 2,500 followers shy. I think that's a very silly way to run things, but never mind. What I might do next time is I might just fly through the Silver League again. I might just literally just fly through it and go, show each sort of win or loss as we go. You go, yeah, won. Show any events that happen. So, you know, if the players fall out or if somebody like Harley Queen or whatever it was jumps into the room again, we'll go and deal with that. But I think I might just fly through until we get to the Gold League and start doing things properly, because we've sort of seen the Silver League. We know how the Silver League is going to work, and I hope that we can do pretty well. And given now we can start upgrading our rooms, we should find the Silver League a tiny bit easier, I would have thought, because we're going to go through and upgrade some stuff. We'll do that next time out. So, yeah, I think that's what I might do. I might do that next time. We'll just sort of get through the Silver League very, very quickly and then concentrate more on the Gold League. That is assuming that I get promoted. We might not get promoted at all, in which case all that sort of bluff and bluster will be for nothing, and I shall have to eat very big portions of humble pie. But we'll see that next time out, because we shall finish up for now. Hopefully you are still enjoying this. If you are, then please do leave a like. That would be very splendid indeed. And also, if you are not already, then please do subscribe just to keep up to date with how we get on here in Esports Life Tycoon. But for now, thank you very much for joining me in the Geek Cupboard, and I will see you next time. Let's throw that at you. That might get you. That's a beautiful shot. This is an unpleasant angle, Trish. Can you just fall in the water, please? This is the best box. This is my favourite box of the game so far. Oh no! It is hurting me. It's hurting me a lot. Very interesting way of doing your medical examinations. Who's examining who?